What the frick is happening in U.S. soccer? Brian McBride, about a week ago, left his job as general manager. I think what he did well was generally managing himself out of a job. Anyways, so Brian McBride's gone. The next person up is Ernie Stewart. He's the sporting director. He's the guy that makes all the decisions. He's the one that was supposed to be moving with the USMNT coach with Greg Berhalter's contract expiring. So he's out. He's going to PSV Eindhoven. He had a contract extension with US Soccer Federation, but he didn't want to stay. He's going to the Dutch. He's going to the Netherlands. What does that mean for us? I have no idea. Cindy Parlow-Cohn today in a press conference said that they hope to have the new sporting director and coach hired by the end of the summer. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? That's like 8 months away from right now where we are. So Greg Berhalter might be back. They also said there's a question in the press conference. Is Greg still being considered for the coaching job? The answer was yes, he is. So he's still being considered. But he might take a 9-month hiatus, I guess, because we don't have a sporting director, we don't have a general manager, and we don't have a coach of the team. 3.5 years before the World Cup is hosted in the U.S. for the second time ever, when our team will be in their golden generation, everyone will be in their prime. We don't have a coach, we don't have a sporting director, and we don't have a GM. So that's great. And then what else happened? We lost our first game to Serbia. Anthony Hudson continues to be the losingest manager of all time. And he's in charge of the U.S. men's team right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm losing it right now. I can't understand what is happening in this federation right now. We know that Brian McBride left on his own accord, or that's what the U.S. Soccer Federation said about his leaving, is that he resigned before the World Cup, but they asked him to stay until February to make sure a handover was done. But they're working with consultants right now to understand if they even need a GM for the men's side. So Brian McBride, another question that's asked of Cindy Parlow-Cohn in the press conference was if they will backfill Brian McBride's role as GM. She said that that's not a locked-in decision right now. They could work with the consultants to find a new hierarchy and a new structure for U.S. soccer on the men's side, and it doesn't necessarily need to mirror what the women's side looks like. So the women's side has all of these separate things as well. By the way, they have their own GM, they have their own manager, obviously. So yeah, what's next? Well, what's next is like 4 hours after that happened, and that was announced by U.S. Soccer, Gio Reyna's dad, Claudio Reyna, who is the sporting director at Austin FC, left his post. So we don't know if he resigned or if he was fired, but he's gone. All of these people embroiled in the controversy, all of this stuff are now gone out of position. Claudio Reyna has gone, Brian McBride's gone, Ernie Stewart's gone, Greg Berhalter's gone. So if anything, the boys are kind of gone. Is that good for us? I don't know. I have no idea anymore if anything's good or bad. Neutral, who knows? I want what's best for the team, right? But it can't seem good that basically our entire structure has been blown up. If anything, this gives us a fresh page to turn and we can hire the right people into the right jobs. But for me, the sporting director is going to be the one that hires the manager. So now that is going to be put on hold. The manager search basically is going to be put on hold. We need to figure out who's going to be the manager for the Gold Cup, for Nations League qualifiers that we have in March. We have Nations League potentially finals this summer, Gold Cup this summer. We have Olympics in 2024. Who wants to take this job at this point? I don't even want to take this job if they offered it to me at this point. So, yeah, what's next? I have no idea. Why are you even watching me anymore? I have no idea what's going on. Let me know down below in the comments. What is this good? Is this bad? Should we wait to hire a coach? Let me know. What's this video even for? What is life?